guys, karibuni sana on today's video. You are welcome back again, and siku ya leo we are going to learn more about dairy farming. Karibuni sana, and as we learn today, you can also engage with us even in the comments what you want also to continue to learn. But on today we are going to focus on dairy farming, and we are in Meru County, and leo tumetembelea mkulima wetu na tutamkaribisha even on today. Leo ni yeye mwalimu wetu. Karibu sana.
Asante sana wageni wetu, karibuni sana hapa kwa Mr. and Mrs. Njeru. Our small dairy farm is called a Pattern Dairy Farm. We started with one cow in mid-90s. Up to recently, we had about that 2 cows, but we have downsized them so as to manage or increase the fodder to save cost in feeding. So right now we have about 12 cows, although it's only 3 that are being milked. The others are heifers of different sizes.
This farm, we are located in which specific now in Meru?
Okay, basically this farm is located in town. Should be regarded as urban farming because we are within Koko town. Although the village is called Timemuturi, but Kwene location, South Imenti constituency, Meru County. Yes.
Okay.
Is just next to Kobo Boys Secondary School or below Kobo Seminary Secondary School.
So now, in your farm, which kind of breeds do you have in your farm? That is the heifers and also those that you are milking.
For now, because we are trying to do agribusiness, we are basically on a Frisian. Those are the one that produces maximum, and they are also not the maximum milk, and they are also not selective in feeding. Yeah, compared to the other breeds. So we have specialized on a Frisian. Initially we had the Asha and the Ngansi, but we discovered their maximum production is very low. And with time, they reduce milk very fast within the first 2 or 3 months. These 3 are the ones that we are milking.
These which are
These 3, yeah.
Oh, okay.
We are milking these ones. These ones are supposed to be served.
Okay.
We are preparing it for AI.
Okay.
These two. Here we have 2 grass chopping machines. The reason is one can go down, then we use the other one. This one is the oldest, but this one can be used in 2 ways. You can use the electricity here, or we use the generator here when there is no electricity. Yes. But that one doesn't have a generator.
Okay, so
when electricity is off, we can use it here. We can use this one because the generator is there.
Okay.
Yes.
So we'd like to know now in the farm, what is your daily routine now on the side of the farm?
Okay, daily routine. The daily routine, right now we don't wake up very early because the cows that milk are few. from around 6. From around 6 to 6:40. We are through with the milking. Then between 6:40 and 7, we don't take our milk very far. We just take it within. So by 7:15, we are through with the milking and taking the milk to the dairy or to the correction center.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, now after milking, what goes on with the cows?
Oh, after milking, we make sure that the cows that are being milked, they are fresh feeds. If there is a feeds in the shed that was put there yesterday, we remove it and give it to the IFAs. Then we give them cows that are being milked for fresh feeds.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
And that is the one which is there. This one is for morning.
Okay.
For feeding the cows in the morning. So we shall remove the one that is in the trough. The one they should have left. We give to the others.
Okay.
For your information, for a dairy cow to produce well, on our side we don't measure feeds for them.
Okay.
Because cows are like children or chicken. They should keep on pecking. So it is good to have some feeds in the trough all the time. Even if you have a feeding period, the trough should have something so that you can see that one is still eating.
Okay.
The others are not.
Okay.
Number 2, not all animals have the same potential.
Okay.
So when you do the measuring, you may not be able to exactly estimate how much each cow is taking, even if it is silage. Whether you say you give 20 kilos per cow, a high milk cow would need more.
Yeah.
So the best thing is to have enough feeds in the trough, so that the high milk, like this one, will continue feeding after the others are through, or when they go to bed. You always find one cow is eating. When you find an empty trough, that simply means you are underfeeding your cows. Yes, and you cannot get the maximum milk from them.
Okay. Now, talking about feeding, since we have covered some bit of it, what type of fodder do you give to your cows?
Right now we are just using basically local method. Napier from the farm, some maize from the farm, fresh maize, then drying grass, and occasionally we give our cows banana stems. As much as most farmers have been taught banana stems are not nutritious. They are nutritious if they are treated well, just like we treat bananas before we eat them. As you cannot eat a raw banana from the farm, it must be subjected to eat a very hot fire so that you eat it faster. If you ask those who are old like me during our days, children were at her age were first introduced to eating from bananas, chewed by the mother, then they are given. So the theory that banana stems cannot be used to feed cows is wrong. The only problem is that farmers are not taught how to treat them. So we also feed them, you can see they are already eaten a bit, and they love it so much that you have to treat it. So, just like you do with the bananas. You cannot eat bananas unless they are subjected to some warmth. The ripe bananas must be subjected to warmth for some days so they get ripened. The boiled bananas must be subjected to fire. The roasted one should be subjected to very hot fire.
Yeah.
The cows require that kind of processing also, so that the banana stem can produce all those nutrients.
So
Actually, banana stem well treated for 14 days. It has around 16 protein and 27 carbohydrates. That's a fair feed, and they are available.
Okay.
Yes. Okay, the process of treatment.
Okay.
Although we have finished the one that we treated, you get the banana stem from the farm, and many that the one that you have harvested, you chop it into 3 feet sizes. Then you keep them in a standing position, upside down, so that the banana can release water downwards, and also some substance that the bananas produce. That I'm a bit, I don't know how to call it in English, but in Kimel we call it Dina. Yeah, so when you press it downwards, the banana through capillary action will release the Dina and the Maji.
For those who don't know, is that sticky things from banana stem?
Yes. So that when it releases that, then you make sure that your chopped banana stems have experienced midday sun from midday to around 3 or 2.
So around 2-3 hours.
14 days. 14 days they will start changing color at the top. If you chew that part of it, you will feel it has some sugary things. Sugary taste. That is a carbohydrate. And I'm thinking our farmers should be taught that because shambas are now very few, and the bananas are very many.
Yeah.
The wastages are a lot.
Oh yeah.
And cows love them so much. And even when people say bananas don't produce milk, you find somebody who feeds his or her cows with banana only. And they get a few kilograms of milk.
Yeah.
Not as much as the one who is feeding with the silage.
Yes.
But of course, the one who is using the bananas will have cut his cost. Yeah, like now when molasses, a container of molasses 20 kg is costing around $1,500. You will not break even with that.
If you try to use only that.
Yes. Yeah. That is basically our dry forest store. But you consider it is empty.
Yeah.
The cost of living has made it difficult for us to have anything in storage. Again, this is we had thought about the season was too long.
Yeah.
So they hit everything.
Okay.
Meaning we must add some more if we are going to add the number of cows. This is the silage store. This is the silage store, and the other one on that side. For us, because our farm is small, we prefer using the tubes.
Okay.
We use the tubes. Like this one can contain around 20 tubes. That one contains around that 4 tubes.
Okay.
That is normally enough for, we use silage only for cows that are on milk. Yes.
Okay.
We wanted to try milling maize cob, but we have not made an attempt.
Milling, mixing with anything.
You take them to the mill,
Okay.
then they produce a bran.
Okay.
They are also good for feeding cows when you can get enough. So for silage, and if they are torn, it's easy to repair the torn species. Using a glue or gum. Yes, it's the one used for making shoes.
That's what is used to
repair in case they are torn. Instead of making silage, we normally plant our own maize. We will contract a farmer who grow the maize for us. When they are ready for silage, so we go and cut, we chop them. Then normally our silage we mix molasses plus bran. We make that duff kind of a thing. So we don't use it. You don't use molasses pure watery. We mix 3 or 4 liters of molasses to 20 liters of water. Then we mix that with the bran. Then we make a duff, which is it doesn't produce water. Then we take the chopped maize, we put it in the silage tube, alafu vijana wanakanyaga. Wakanyaga iwe tight. We had a layer of the silage, molasses and water on top. We keep repeating that process until the tube is full. Yes.
Then how many days now after making that silage it's ready for consumption?
When you prepare silage for with the molasses, even after 3 days it will be okay. Or mostly 1 week. 1 week it will be okay. Even 3 days it will be okay. But if you use urea, because you can also use urea to prepare silage. If you use urea, you must wait until 14 days are over. So that the chemical formula for urea can break down and work on the feeds. You can use urea is even very good for preparing silage from dry maize cobs. I mean maize stalk. You chop the dry maize stalk, then you repeat the same process like the other one, but now using urea instead of molasses. Like now when molasses is so expensive, the best method to use is urea. But urea can also be very poisonous if it is excess. You have to use 500 grams for a 20 liters container. Yeah.
So
last season we were not able with very little maize. The cost of molasses was very high and it's still very high. So what we do is we plant our maize in the shamba where we have napier. After we have cut napier, we plant maize in between, so they grow together. Then we cut them together and feed the cow. Actually, the cost of molasses and urea, the difference is very big. But most farmers are scared of urea because if it is slightly excess, it will eliminate all the cows. But it's very cheap. It's extremely very cheap. You can also use it to treat to store. You can use it to store dry maize cob, maize stalk. You can use it it's the best way to store dry maize stalk. Because urea will work on the dryness and soften it for the rumen of the cow to break it down into the necessary nutrients. And when you take it raw, then you mix it with the napier. It's better when you use urea. Yes, so about 10 kgs of urea, you can make very many tubes.
Like an approximate.
Almost 20. Because 1 kg will make 40 liters of water. 40 liters of water can make 5 or 6 tubes. Yeah. That tank is very useful to us. We have not constructed maternity for our cows. So when our cow is calving, when a cow is calving, that tank assists us very well for feeding that cow when it's out. We put the feeds there, so it feeds from there.
Not the calf.
While we wait for the calf to be delivered. These are sawdust. This is soda. Sodas we don't put it into the sleeping quarters for the cows. We use one for the chicken.
Okay, so you still have some chicken in
We
your
have a
farm?
few. We have a few.
Okay.
We have a few. There was a time we had very many. We had around 300. 100 on the free range. And 200 indoors.
Okay.
But now, the challenge of buying feeds, that's the only challenge, buying feeds, which the government would reduce taxation on farm inputs. Yeah.
Because it becomes so hard for the farmer to break even.
Yes.